always something, that reminds us we're getting older. Usually my age awareness is connected to my hair. Oh, not that I fear losing it. Even at 44, I have a forest of follicles up here thick as redwoods. No, it's the gray thing, that wicked salt invading the pepper that insidiously reminds me I'm getting older. But hair color is a choice. And anyone who's over 40, single, and has braces shouldn't have gray hair. So I don't. But what's devastating, every so often something happens, or someone says something that makes me think my butt is showing its age. Oh, you heard right, I'm talking about my hiney, my posterior, my rear end. Most of the time, my ass anxiety is fleeting, but sometimes it strikes pretty hard. The last time this happened, I was at a theater piece by a Bay Area avant-garde performer, choreographer, acrobat. Well, and of course, everyone knows acrobats, especially the men, have gorgeous bodies, tight, toned, muscular, and this performer was no exception. He looked amazing. In a monologue, as part of his piece, he talked about turning 45, having no insurance, balding, and his ass falling. Holy crap! This guy is a dancer and acrobat? If his butt's falling, what kind of chance do I have? As much as I enjoyed the piece, I rushed home, ran to the mirror, and dropped my pants. It's kind of hard to look at your own rump in the mirror, even a full-length one. So I started feeling around a bit. I confess, I'm proud of how my tush looks. Whenever someone asks me what's my best feature, I usually say, well, my butt, of course. Look, I have crooked teeth that I'm fixing, small eyes, and long monkey arms. Oh, I have nice legs, but I work on those. I suppose one could say I work on my glutes too. Being a cyclist does exercise them, but they were nice even before I started biking, which makes this whole fanny falling experience all the more acute. There I was, anyway, standing up, cupping my cheeks with my body twisted in front of the mirror. I never really thought about them that way before, like where and how they were situated. Oh, and they've never been rock hard either. Firm maybe, but nothing more. So, realizing that my cheeks were pliable, I forlornly believed that my ass was falling. In fact, I became obsessed with it, compulsively checking, lifting, squeezing, and so on. And I asked my friends, gay and female, if they thought my rump was falling. They assured me it wasn't, and eventually I got over it. I went back to thinking of my butt as my finest feature. Until I started working in Hayward. Here's the deal. In her solo play, The Dalai Lama Doesn't Need a Facelift, my friend Joya set me up. Inadvertently, of course. Thematically, the piece is a beautiful personal reflection of life, love, relationships, cancer, and aging. In it, she tells a story of herself. Now, Joya's older than I am, but has a nice figure. One day, she reports, she's walking home from yoga, window shopping in spandex pants, when from behind her she hears a man's voice. Hey, don't I know you from the 69 Club? When she turns to respond, she sees he's a handsome guy in his 20s with a sly smile. Until he sees her. Oh, what? You're old, he says, and dashes across the street. In Hayward, not so long ago, I had my own oh fuck you're old experience. I'm in Hayward because I work there, and I don't know Hayward very well. It's on the east side of San Francisco Bay, about halfway between Oakland and San Jose. It's a fairly large city that's been hit hard by the recession, relatively conservative, home to California State University East Bay. They make buses there and my office. One day at lunch, I'm walking down the street, when from a car coming up behind me, I hear a young man's voice. "Hella cool ass, man!" Are gay people that open in Hayward? That was my first thought. My second, which followed immediately, was, this kid's going to be sorely disappointed when he sees my 44-year-old face. The car passes by, and a young guy is hanging out the passenger window.